Animator, I'm Zen, and I'm here to make your life a little bit easier in this crazy industry. What I want to talk today about is something that I don't think a lot of people do talk about, is that the initial interface of Maya, when you open it, is actually not set for animators. Like, you're missing so many important things that you need, and it's not just the interface, it's the hotkeys, it's the layout of the windows in Maya. They are just bloody inconvenient. So in this video, I want to take you through the most essential things that I feel like every animator should set up for themselves to make their life easier. And that includes 2 hotkeys that by default Maya doesn't have, but each animator needs it. 1, delete the key. 2, reset the values for your translation, rotation, and scale. Also, as a bonus, I wanna show you a few more shortcuts that actually exist in Maya, but they're placed in such inconvenient spots that I don't think anybody even found them out. So I want to show you how to change those to more convenient ones. Of course, you don't have to follow me 100%, but at least you will know how to change it, and I can give you an idea of where you can put those buttons to make your life a little bit easier. So we reference the character quickly in here. We have Aang here, in honors to all the poor animators who had worked on the animation for the avatar and it got leaked. I feel so horribly sad about it because people put so much great work doing it, and then it just got leaked way earlier than it should have. Anyway, so let's just honor them for a second, and we use Aang here. Let's tackle a problem that any animator faces from time to time, and to be honest, probably every day. Let's say your hand was here and you had a closed fist. As it opens, maybe you want to open the fingers. So you will select the fingers, you'll go here, you will press 0, and you'll be like, oh, man, I missed on controller, so I'm gonna select again, hit 0 again. Okay, now they're on 0. Awesome, I can continue on figuring out the pose for the open arm. Wouldn't it be so much easier if you could just click a shortcut on your keyboard and it will reset to 0? That would be so much faster, isn't it? Something like this. You see this hand over here? If I click one button, it resets it all. Let me click on the fingers. Reset. They just reset to 0. Look at this. Look, let's go to the eyebrows. Reset to 0. One click, and that's what I want to show you how to do right now. So the script that I have for the reset transformation, I tried to track it down who it belongs to or where I even found it, but it's been in our office for like generations. So please, if it is your script, I would like to credit you on that, but I have no idea where is it been coming from. We just have this text file with that script saved somewhere in the server. I will link it down below. Both of the scripts will be linked down below. It will be the Google form file. Yes, because I think that's the only way I can share some text. You need to be very careful with the scripts, because if you miss even one digit or even like a space bar, the script won't work and give you an error. So when you copy, please be careful copying them into your Mel script editor. Let me show you how to do that. So here I have a script and my text file. I have the 2 of them, the delete key and the script reset. I will show you first how to do the reset, and then for the same logic, I'll show you how to do the delete key. So Control-C this, the whole text, and then you can, just to make sure it works, just to test, you can open your script editor, you can find Mel. It's not Python, please be careful, it will not work if you save it under Python. So let's say we put some transformation here, like this, and let's try to run it. Ta-da! It worked, it resetted it. So what do we need to do? We need to save this whole thing to something way more fun. Something that's called, in settings, hotkey editor. Let's click it, it takes a bit of time to run. So over here, you would have Maya default. Now, I beg you, please leave Maya default by default, because you might accidentally delete the key that you need and not remember where it was, okay? So never ever do anything inside the default one. Here, duplicate this, rename it. I put it as a test, okay? I already have mine here. See, it is my name over here that I have already saved my preferences. What are you gonna do? We're gonna try to create the runtime command over here. We have to click new first, then you can call it reset. Duplicate it here as well. One is name, one is description. You can have different things there. It's up to you. It's a custom script, so do whatever you want. And we're gonna paste it over here. As you can see now, it's gonna save it as a runtime command only, right? It doesn't give us an option for hotkey yet. This is only runtime command we need to save. So please remember what you wrote here. Reset transformation. You can just copy the name of it so it's easier to find, and we're gonna click save runtime command. It says runtime command has been saved. Congratulations, halfway through. We've done this, and then you can see there is a application command, runtime command, hotkey command. Guess which one we need? Let's press again on the runtime command. We press reset trans. That's the one we need. We click on this one, and we can see that the command exists. That the application command is called reset transformation, then runtime, and then something here missing, the hotkey. Now here you can assign what you want to assign for that to reset your transformation. Now I went in conventional bit, and I wouldn't say it's the most convenient. With the shortcut that I used Shift V, which is like okay, can use, but need to be careful because sometimes you might misclick a press Ctrl V. You don't want to copy paste anything inside, so be careful, just in case you're a bit slippery on the keyboard. So you don't press Ctrl V sometimes and paste something in your Maya scene, because that might crash the scene. So yeah, mine is Shift V. Now, as you can see, it tells me, oh, that's already been busy, but let's read what it's busy with. Point snap press. Yeah, I don't think I need that. Just override it. So that's what I'm doing. Yes, I am saying that I won't override it. Let's press save. We're not gonna close this quite yet, just to test. I'm moving to the second screen so it just doesn't bother me. Let's do this. Shift V. One click and the whole transformation is reset. Now, please keep in mind that this one only works on the three things: translation, rotation, and scale. If you're doing feet, okay, and feet, as you know, have foot roll, it will not reset foot roll, okay? That one you would have to unfortunately do yourself. So as you can see, I put here, and if I press Shift V, it does reset most of it except the foot roll, okay? Because this is custom attributes, okay? They are not in every controller, they're only in specific controllers, so they won't be resetted. But the basic one, translation, rotation, and scale, will get reset. And let's go for another shortcut that I find incredibly useful. We put an extra key by accident somewhere, we don't need that key or something. I don't know, you always have keys you need to delete. So how do we delete in default Maya? Right click, delete. How annoying that is. Let's create a shortcut as well. And as I said, I have a script for it too. Delete the key. Now this one is actually funny. This one you can actually, you don't need anyone to write for you. This one you can literally steal yourself by deleting the key and going inside this thing called script editor. You can actually copy the command when you delete the key from here. Press delete. You can see everything I do records here. Press delete. It runs something weird here, right? And you can read the command you need is actually right here. This is the script you need. As you can see, it's exactly the same over here, the one I have. Oh, one important thing. Suddenly you don't see this in your script editor. Go inside history and click echo all commands, okay? Because if you don't do that, it won't show you every single command you do, okay? So this is in order to see commands properly, you need to click this one. And we're going back to our script editor. So let's create another one. New. We already know what to do. Ctrl V. Deleting keys. Because I'm animator. So yeah, that's pretty much good enough. Save runtime command. It is saved. Let's find it. Del key. There you go. This is the command I've just created. And we're doing exactly the same. We are assigning the shortcut for it. So my shortcut for it, I didn't go too far, Alt V. So what does Alt V do actually? That is the shortcut that is actually useful for animators. It turns on the playback, which means you press it, your animation will play inside the viewport. But I do have a different shortcut for it. I actually changed it because I feel like I want all key related stuff nearby each other and my toggle playback to be somewhere else, and I'll show you in a minute where it is now. Again, change to anything you want, just make sure you do not override something important. We saved it. So by the way, if you look at the keyboards here, right, it shows you what is unassigned and what is assigned, the keys. So as you can see, there's not much options. And also, please don't be afraid to override certain keys, because if you try to set up, let's say, by the way, if you move, of course, the mouse, it will tell you what is set up on those keys. As you can see, like we have like a lot of stuff. Find it on the left side of the keyboard what you want to assign. You don't want to like stretch your arm all the way to the other side of the keyboard just because there are more free buttons here. Please think of your convenience and how you're going to press. As I said, I have assigned my toggle playback somewhere else, but we're going to check it in a moment. Let's just first save what we have and check if our delete key working. Animate something so we can see that it's changing. And now I'm going to press Alt-V. And it deletes our key. These two keys has saved me enormous amount of time animating, because right-clicking, deleting the key, constantly going to your channel box to find the translation, rotation, or whatever, like you said, and sometimes what if you need to reset the scale, that you have to put 1 on the scale instead of 0, right? And that's like another extra click. So yes, please save this too for yourself, assign any hotkey you want, and I promise you, your life will never be the same. You will be forever changed as an animator. So, as I mentioned before, also, I have changed a couple of more keys. They do exist in Maya already. They were hotkeys already, but this is the one that Maya has, but I feel like it has in a very inconvenient place. And those two keys are the toggle playback, the one we just override with my delete key. And the second shortcut I want to show you how to change is the one that goes frame by frame, not key to key, right? The key to key, we have those two signs, and that is more or less in mass. I'm not sure what they called. But we have actually a shortcut in Maya that allows us to go frame by frame. I bet you might even not know that that exists, that we have a shortcut on the keyboard that makes you go frame by frame. That's because Maya is not, I don't know, designed for animators for some reason. It's actually if you hold the same keys, this one's go key by key, but you have to hold Alt and then press those keys again. Then you go frame by frame. And I find it absolutely inconvenient because my finger's long enough to stretch and just press key by key like this. But if I have to hold Alt, I have to really move my arm away, which I find just inconvenient. So I am changing them somewhere else. My setup for going key by key is actually F1 and F2. Might sound weird, like what? Well, first of all, F1 is useless button. Who was the last time press F1 button, okay? Like, come on, you Google everything nowadays. Nobody presses F1 button, right? So that one was already definitely considered as useless button. So F2 button is currently switching us to the show you modeling UI. Definitely not useful for animators. So we eat those out and we will replace them instead of pressing Alt and this ones to go for our previous frame. On the next frame, we're going to switch them to F1 and F2. And as I said, remember we removed the Alt-V to play back to do this, right? I have it over here on this button. Why? Because then I can press play, stop by pressing escape. It's a board current, right? So if it's playing and I can quickly press them, at the moment I stop, I can just immediately switch my fingers to F1 and F2 and just go frame by frame. So let's do that. Let's change them as well. Now, the different way to start it, we're going to press a hotkey now, and I'm going to press F1. So Maya help. No longer Maya help. Thank you. So you can just delete it first, just so it's free. And then we're going to press F2. Going to delete it too. Now we need to find these buttons, right? So let's press here now Alt, sign more, sign less, I don't know what they're called. There we go. It says previous frame. So previous frame by logic should be F1. And then if we press now alternate the other side, we're gonna find next frame and we press F2. Awesome. Remember we have removed the toggle playback. So if you didn't remove it like me, you could have just pressed Alt-V and find it. But now because Alt-V is the lead key, we won't be able to find it like that. So let's just instead put runtime command and find playback. Oh, it's a lot of playback. Yeah, there you go. It's called toggle playback. So I'm gonna set it to this button. Now this button does something called some tweak mode on, something to do with modeling, I'm sure. Let's save and close and check it out. So now I have my buttons F1, F2 going frame by frame here. I have this button to playback skate, then I can just jump the keys. That's the one we have not changed. I feel like it's okay because in a lot of softwares this is where you jump the keys, so it's just convenient to remember that one particular setup. But if you want to go frame by frame, now you can do F1 and F2, press the playback, press escape, and everything is under your hand now. You don't even have to move it. If you want to reset the value, you reset it. If you go here, you want to delete the key, you delete the key. And that's it for today. I hope you found this tricks useful, this shortcuts useful, because for me they are an absolute life changer. My work is much easier and faster when I have the shortcuts right on my left hand. Just click, 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 press them, you know, instead of constantly, you know, right clicking, selecting, looking, typing zeros and ones. I feel like this is a much more efficient way to work. And big thank you to all of my awesome subscribers. Thank you so much. We are so many already. It's almost 1,000 people on the channel. Honestly, it's unbelievable. My channel only exists for a year. This is the 12th video because, as I said, I do them every month. I'm a full-time animator, so I only can do it as often. So that's so cool. Thank you so much. And if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, that'd be great if you do. So stay tuned. I will be back soon with new content. I'm planning to do a lot of interesting stuff like walk cycles, run cycles, how to transition from walk cycle to run cycle very fast, and many other topics. We have so much more to cover on constraints, so much more to cover on a graph editor, and many other things that animators need to know to get the technical side of their animation better. As always, I'd say to you, my dear animators, stay healthy.